Voters in Thailand have some dates to mark on their calendars. The country's election commission announced they will go to the polls on May the 14th, with early voting set for May the 7th. Now, Parliament was dissolved yesterday. Political rallies have been underway for months, but parties are now likely to step up efforts to win the support of about 52 million eligible voters. The contest is likely to see new faces join the fray for the top post, but it will be dominated by a battle between the pro-establishment parties in the current ruling coalition and the largest opposition, Pheu Thai party, the latest incarnation of the party by self-exiled former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra. Well, let's get more on all that. CNA's Saksit Sayasambat joins us live from Bangkok. Saksit, how will the parties prepare for the polls between now and May the 14th?
Now, campaigning has already been in full swing for months here in Thailand, with political parties gradually introducing their candidates and their policies to the people. But now that we have an exact date set, May 14th, that is when Thais will go to the polls, they will only intensify their campaigning. They will sharpen not only their campaign promises, they will also open up more promises, and also they will introduce more candidates, especially in all the 400 constituencies that we will have here in Thailand. But more importantly, and this is also one of the reasons why Parliament has been dissolved yesterday, even though the term would end on this Thursday, is that MPs actually have a little bit more time, 2 weeks in fact, to switch parties. And there has been a flurry of party hopping in the past few months, new faces in old parties, old faces in new parties, and so on and so forth. So definitely this is something that everybody has been looking up to. And one more thing, what's also important for all these political parties in a political system where most of them are not known to have a strong ideological core, it is important for them to distinguish themselves from one another, especially all the parties that are in the current ruling coalition. They have a daunting task to show that they have done something different in the past 4 years and how they're going to do a lot more differently in the next 4 years going forward.
Now, the daughter of former Thai Premier Thaksin Shinawatra, she is seen to be leading opinion polls in the country. Will Paetongtarn Shinawatra's Pheu Thai party be able to capitalize on this momentum to perhaps even unseat incumbent Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha?
Now, historically speaking, opinion polls in Thailand have not been very reliable or exact. But having said that, there's some undeniable hype behind the woman Paetongtarn Shinawatra, 36 years old, a political newcomer. But the family name is very familiar. She's the youngest daughter of former Prime Minister, self-exiled Thaksin Shinawatra, who has led the previous incarnation of the opposition Pheu Thai party 20 years ago. Now she is up to the bat going into this campaign. She has been the face of the Pheu Thai of the opposition party's campaign so far, and she's very likely going to be the prime minister candidate going into this campaign as well, even though they have not confirmed that yet. But having said that, if you talk to the party, they will also tell you, look, we have 400 plus more candidates on our side as well, each of them with their own credential. Give us a little bit more respect and give a little bit more credit, and don't reduce us just to that candidate. However, it is undeniable as well that the shadow of former Prime Minister Thaksin looms large over the Thai political discourse. He's still making headlines. He's still making live streams that are creating those headlines. And that is also going to be a factor that we are going to see in there. The political divisions that we still have for 20 years, they have still not reduced, and they are very unlikely to be reduced in this political campaign going forward. However, we are having a new phase. The question is, will she also be able to lead, and will her party be actually in the driving seat to form coalition in the first place?
We shall see indeed. Saksit Sayasambat, thank you so much for that report out of Bangkok.